Many salutations to viewers and coins of the vault alike. I am Tatsumari, the self-proclaimed keeper of Maplestory lore. There are many who do it, but I am the only one who does it like me. Ha ha ha! So today, yes, I know it said May the words there for a second. That is pretty much over. It's the last day of May. There may be some other part of the streamers who were part of it. If you want to go check them out, last little bit over here, last little shout out for them. If you want to go check them out, by all means, go for it. But today, over here on this channel, we are going back to Maplestory, where we are going to be wrapping up not only the Heroes of Maple storyline, but continuing on with the main part of the Maplestory main storyline. Emma, over on YouTube, welcome, welcome. How are you doing this morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you? So, I will say that before we get started, you guys may want to grab some tissues or a towel or a something because, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a tearjerker. Not quite as bad as Black Heaven was, but it is going to sting quite a bit. So, you have been warned. Emma, I am doing pretty good. Just getting ready to settle in over here, getting ready to wrap up the Heroes of Maple storyline. So, yeah, all kinds of good stuff. And I've also been getting some tips on how to better write a story of mine that I've been working on from a couple of people. So, yeah, it's all awesome stuff. So, with that in mind, let me get over to the game itself for now. There we go. All right. Probably cut it right in the middle. Yes. All right. So, we have done the majority of Heroes of Maple. We've done Acts 1, 1.5, 2, and 3. In Act 3, we've come to find out that not only is Shade now able to cross over dimensions, probably because he's been retethered to the timeline, but that also the Abyss Crystal was, originally stored in a place called the Abyss, and when that Abyss collapsed, it got spit out into essentially what breaks down to our world. Or it is the world of Friend Story in Maplestory, which is a whole sideline story, which, I don't know, may have gone through some rewrites recently, so we may do that in the future. It's a whole side thing that doesn't really have a major weight on the overall story of Maplestory. However, it more so ties into the Kinesis storyline. So we may put that on a future list, on a future story that we check out too. I don't know if it's gone through any rewrites as of late. I do believe I have it up on my YouTube channel right now already, so you can try and check it out. But we may do that in the future, just to make sure that we can say we did. But today, we are doing Part 4, the final act, the World Tree. Yvonne and the others follow Damien back to Maple World. Will they be able to stop him before it's too late? Now, we also found at the end of Act 3 that Damien came and he took the crystal, and now everything is probably all kinds of bad right now. Damien currently has the World Tree in his possession. I think her name is also Alice, depending on the version of Maplestory you're playing. And yeah. And we also found out that Damien is doing all of this because he wants to try to save his mother, who Arcarium is holding in basically what amounts to temporal suspension. So we shall see if he succeeds and what the eventual outcome of that will be. Jinx, how you doing? Oh, you're on summer vacation. Nice. Currently right now where I'm at, the weather's been kind of weird. Kind of cold. A lot colder than it really should be. But before we get too much further, there is going to be an ad break starting here shortly, so we are going over on Twitch. So for those of you on YouTube, you're going to get to see me convene with my dragon brethren, and as well as for those of you on Twitch who are immune to ads. So don't go anywhere. We shall be back after these massages. Alrighty, it looks like we are back from ad break over on Twitch. So, who's ready to have their heart ripped out some more? I mean, nobody's ever really ready for that, but what you gonna do, right? So, Let's get to it. Oh, gotta click a button over here. There you go. Final act. The World Tree. Let's go. Pokepens! Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Oh, before we get too much further. There we go. Be sure and everybody check out Pokepens. She is a variety streamer. All kinds of different stuff that I've seen her do. She plays games, she watches, or not watches, but plays games, does drawing, does a little bit of writing here and there. I've seen her do some, what is it? The one where you get your VTube model and you walk around. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But she does that sometimes. Chats up to people. So be sure and check her out. Give her a follow and a pat on the shoulder and tell her I told you to do so. Alrighty. Let's get ready for the final act. Final act. World Tree. The final battle. Meanwhile, within a city in a parallel world.
You all right, Master?
Other than seeing Freud's hard work go up in smoke? Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We forgot. Abraxas went down in flames. I forgot about that. That was kind of like their only way home right now. Current cat sitting. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. Especially for maybe how I was kind of feeling towards the end of last night. I'm actually doing pretty good. My neck is a little achy. My head was a little, poundy last night before I went to bed, but everything is good. So, yeah.
Don't blame yourself, Evan. Damien outsmarted us from the start.
If anyone is to blame, it is me.
Being gloomy doesn't fit your style, kid.
If Freud was right, Damien's going to steal the World Tree's power soon. If that happens, I don't think we can stop him.
Do you think he can really contain all that power?
Are you saying he might overload himself and self-destruct?
Just wondering out loud, really.
I can't deny the possibility.
That's not good.
Even with the aid of the Black Mage, no mortal can handle the enormity of a Transcendence influence.
Wouldn't be our first gamble. May as well double down.
He's likely absorbed a portion of the power by now, meaning he would be in an unstable state.
Then this might be our golden opportunity. Move those feet, people. We got places to be.
Just a sec. When we get to Maple World, let's stick together so we don't get caught out again. We'll have 3 members up front and 3 members in the back. The front line will charge forward while the others cover the flank.
Sounds like a good plan to me. So, how do we plan on doing that? Okay, we don't jump off the building. Select 2 heroes to join you for the conversation. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Shade. The sunken ruins seem unchanged. I wouldn't worry about them. Right now, we need to focus on all of our attention on stopping Damien for Freud and Maple World. Okay. All right, so I have Shade and let's see. I'm going to pick Luminous because, I don't want Luminous and Phantom fighting. I'd rather them fighting the enemy than each other. What a fool I was for thinking I had to face the darkness alone. You were all there by my side the whole time. I have no one to blame but myself. I must learn from my mistakes. I won't succumb to the darkness again. Oh yeah, that's right. The Abyss Crystal was getting ready to take him over. Alright, so let's see what everybody else says. He's not going to stop until there's nothing left of this place. I won't rest until I take him down. Alright, alright. And Mercedes?
Freud's legacy, the godly power hidden within the ruins, has vanished. I doubt this was planned. But I won't give up. I'll find a way to justify Freud's faith in me.
Okay. And Phantom, what do you say? Thwarted. Twice. I refuse to let that item slip through my fingers a third time. I won't let it happen. After all, the game has changed. I will get revenge. For Arya. Aw, that stings. That stings. Alright, I'm gonna have Luminous on my team anyway. So, yeah. Let's go! This will be the final battle that Freud knew was coming. Let's all set off together. To Maple World! Let's go! Meanwhile, at the demon camp.
Oh, you really believed in them, didn't you? This is rich.
What do you plan to do with me? Tear out my power and present it to the Black Mage?
Who's to say? Have you ever thought about how you became a transcendent? And whether you're deserving of that power?
It's not too late. If you combat the forces that compel you, you can still shape your own destiny.
Ugh! Stop giving me this crap! What do you think I'm trying to do here? I'm done being talked down to.
You don't...
Yes! Yes! You're right about one thing, Transcendent. I'm the master of my own destiny!
How did it come to this? If I'd only trusted the humans a little more, would things have turned out differently? Where did it all go so wrong, Ryud?
Meanwhile, in a reeve.
Before the battle begins, remember this. Our goal is to minimize the damage to Maple World.
Well, from what I understand of Damien's backstory, he is not a pure-blood demon. That pure-blood demons, at least in this sense over here, they have wings, like the Demon Slayer does. So, because he doesn't have wings, he's basically thought of as lesser than, or maybe he's like a crossbreed, like a half-demon or something like that. That's the only reason I could think of that. Either that or he's less powerful. So he's always been looked down on and mistreated because of that. So that's been his entire life. So he's really tapping into that anger and that resentment from his entire life. Not only that, but now he's basically a runaway nuclear reactor at this point. There is very little to do that normal humans could do, or even himself he could do to stop himself. Book lover on a 3-stream streak. Let's go! Thanks for sticking around. And I hope you're at least mildly entertained by what you see here today.
It's unclear when the demonic assault will begin. But when they come, we must not yield. Don't concede even a single step.
Empress, thanks to the resistance, our defenses are coming along as expected.
It's the unexpected that has me worried. The ominous energy I sensed is only growing. Prepare as thoroughly as you can.
Empress!
Your report.
It's the demons. They've launched a full-scale offensive.
Mobilize the troops at once. We will push them back with the collective might of the Alliance.
Something's wrong. Something worse than an army of demons. The flow of life force is in flux. Athena, what are you not telling us?
My apologies. I didn't want to bother you with unconfirmed reports. Apparently, trees across Maple World have suddenly withered.
Could it be?
Look. There, in the distance.
We're going down!
Ah! What do we do, Master?
Have a little faith, you two! I always have a backup plan. Gaston!
Thank you, Phantom.
I thought we were dead for sure.
I suppose I owe you another debt.
I'm sure the Alliance will see to that in your stead.
Everyone, look over there!
What is that?
It's near Sleepywood. In fact, it's precisely where the World Tree was sleeping behind its barrier.
So the commander did this? Way to start things off with a bang.
The spirits are telling me the tree grows by absorbing the life force of Maple World.
That must be how it got so big so fast. Damien must have absorbed the Transcendence power after all.
Then we can't count on it to overwhelm him.
Agreed. It seems the war has already begun.
Then there's only one thing to do, right? We find this Damien guy and smack him around until he coughs up the Abyss Crystal in the World Tree.
Prepare the Lumiere, Gaston. We're going in hot.
Okay. So when I initially did this, I thought that Damien had actually used the original World Tree as the center, like the actual World Tree, and then started doing his stuff at the center. But it seems now that after Damien absorbed the World Tree, Alice, that he created his own tree, which was then basically sucking up all the life force from Maple World into the tree, and then feeding it into Damien. So that's cool. I'm glad I have a little clarification on that. Though it might be somewhere, might have been clarified like that in the original one, which should be on my YouTube channel still. But yeah, that's cool. All right, what have we got? If you're ready, we need to get to the contaminated World Tree right away. Let's go! Meanwhile, slumbering Dragon Island.
What do you think you're doing, Arcarium? Why are you taking my men?
How does the World Tree's power feel, Damien? Oh, don't be surprised now. I've known of your treachery all along. It's not as if a youngling like you poses any sort of threat. Yet the Great One entrusted you with the task of...
Get to the point. What do you want?
Surrender that sword and the power of the World Tree to me.
Taking credit for everyone else's hard work, huh? How pathetic.
Yeah. I would say that Arcarium here, at least my understanding of his characterization throughout the entire game, he's kind of has this like Starscream style personality of characterization. It fits him entirely, but that's the way I would characterize him.
Silence!
How did you...
The spell has been on you since I took you under my wing. This is how true machinating is done, fool. No matter how much transcendental energy you absorb, you're a mortal first. You will never be like the Great One.
I guess you've always been scum then.
Enough! I won't tolerate your arrogance any longer. Though, speaking of machinations, I have one other secret to reveal.
Oh no.
was all an illusion. You dullard! Did you really think I'd bother sustaining her for hundreds of years?
What?
I lied when I told you that it was you who slew your mother. That was my doing.
You were behind everything?
Naturally. You were merely a pawn to abet in your brother's downfall. But it seems wolves truly cannot be tamed. Both of you continue to undermine me at every turn. Still, you've been a convenient tool these past centuries, so perhaps the facade was worth the effort. If you could only see the look on your face. Really, you should be thanking me for not sending you to the grave before revealing the truth. Now then, will you give me the sword? Or shall I leave you in agony until you are begging me to take it from you? What's so funny?
This sword means nothing to me anymore.
What?
The Transcendent's power is all mine! Behold, the new Transcendent of life!
This can't be!
Uh-oh.
How dare you!
I've got the power of life at my fingertips. So, Arcarium, how should I take yours?
The wolf and the snake. That's a fight for the ages. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I actually, when I first saw him, I thought he was supposed to be like a Saruman, knockoff. But, I don't think they were able to get a voice actor who could pull that off. Not only that, but they probably didn't want to have to deal with maybe copyright issues or something like that, so they probably didn't do that. All right, so what's going on here? All right, hold on. Let me see. Maplestory, no! Okay, so I'm trying to figure out if it crashed or if it tried to do a cutscene that is not working. So what I'm going to do... Alright. I am going to... What we're going to do is I'm going to basically force crash this. And we'll see if we can get back over here and get back to where we were. Hopefully, things will be okay. Time to open that can of whoop butt all shook up and under pressure. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure Arcarium gets his. If I remember right... Oh, what the heck is going on here now? The heck? Okay. What's going on here? Why is it not doing the thing? There we go. Okay. I know you guys can't see any of this, but that's all part of the plan, so you guys don't see anything. Okay. So let me see. Let me see if I can get us back to where we were. Fire the programmers. Ha ha ha! Okay, so I'm getting us back to where we were. Mini Cristiano from Brazil. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing this morning? Or this evening, or whatever time it is for you. I'm not really sure what time it is. All right, we should be back where we were.
How dare you!
I've got the power of life at my fingertips. So, Arcarium, how should I take yours?
Okay. Okay, we're gonna say skip for now.
This is horrible.
Just because it's kind of stuck, so.
The contamination is worse than I thought.
The World Tree is gathering life force at an alarming rate.
It seems our perpetrator is up top. We'd best be going.
You guys take the lead. I'll cover the rear.
I hope you're not thinking of staying behind on your own.
That's a callback to the very beginning. If you do either the Shade or the Iran storyline, Iran stayed behind and acted as like a rear guard. So everybody who, it was Luminous, Phantom, Mercedes, and Freud, and Shade, who went on ahead to actually face the Black Mage and eventually steal him. Iran stayed behind to act as like a barrier so no one else could come and stop them.
I'm here. Let's stick together.
Master, there's something sparkling over there. It seems stepping on that could make it easier to climb.
All right, let's do! Boing, boing, whee! Ooh, that looks dangerous.
That flower looks like a portal. Should we go in?
Well, there's only one way. Yeah. All right. Oh, little skill lag there. Alrighty. Fire! Mir! That's some power! Sorry if I'm missing the callouts. I can't really see what they're saying. All right. Oh. That's it, Mir. You show them some spicy breath. Whee! Ah! Unleash the flames! Alrighty, and boing! Whee! So much kaboom! Alright, let's go with Shade over here. Master, how much? Mir, you're flying. Walking is a lot harder. Everyone stay sharp. Eyes forward. Alrighty. Let's go with Luminous next. His light skills aren't quite as epic. So we'll go with Shade still. Boing! Whoopsie. Whee! A Shade smash! It sounds so gross. Yep, sorry, I missed that, call out there. You still won't die? Oh, they come back. That's why they wouldn't die. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. We got a world tree and a world to save.
Where do these branches lead?
I'm not sure. I think the tree's still growing.
Wait, be careful. It's you.
Hello, everyone. I heard about what happened to Freud's legacy. You shouldn't blame yourselves for its destruction. The fault lies with me for not stopping Damien.
Last time, you said you were going to look for a way to beat him. Find anything useful?
I was searching for a way of neutralizing his sword.
His sword? Oh, right. Evan, didn't you say his sword was crazy strong or something?
Yeah. At first, I thought it must have been the Black Mage's power. But after feeling the Abyss Crystal, I realized there's something else going on. The Black Mage's influence is there, I think. But there's also...
The power of other transcendence?
Inconceivable. How is such a thing possible?
The sword Damien carries is the product of ancient experiments in Tynerum, and of an ancient curse that led to the destruction of our homeland.
Are we sure we can trust this guy?
You don't have to, but time is running out.
We all want to stop Damien. Let's fight together.
I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Damien was wrought by us demons, so we too shall see him to his end. This is our responsibility.
What is he thinking?
I don't believe he's lying. I think he came here to take his brother's life.
Whoa, Master, check it out!
At this rate, Maple World's life force will be completely drained.
We can't leave anything to chance. Let's make our way upward.
All right, let's go.
It looks like we're about halfway. Should we keep going?
Well, yeah. Let's go. Destruction! Ninja pouring down. Oh, I couldn't catch it. Okay, let's change it out for Shade. Beat him into the ground. Oh boy, we're gonna have You're not gonna get me. Well, then I'm not gonna get you. All right. Nope. You missed. You missed. Neener, neener, neener. Ah! Okay, this is gonna be a little tougher. Ah! No! Okay. Let's try this. Nope, that's not working. No! Deb Nebbit! Those disappearing platforms are really gonna be the death of me. All right, let's. You missed. You missed. Oh, come on! All right, you know what? We need somebody with some jump. With some yump. Oh, come on. Dang it. I got off sequence on the appearing and disappearing, so now I'm having all kinds of difficulties. No, let me go. Come on. Oh, okay, that took way longer than it should have. Whee! All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Oh, that's gotta be the weirdest thing in the world, especially if you get swallowed by a Venus flytrap and then transported somewhere else on a tree? Oh, that's got to be the weirdest feeling in the world. All right. Away we go. Oh dear.
Hello, brother.
This is where it's gonna get sad.
Damien.
I told you to stay out of this.
I have something I must say to you.
If you're going to tell me to turn back, I don't want to hear it.
There's something you should know. About that sword. And about Father.
Oh?
As you're no doubt aware, others have tried to claim the power of the Transcendence before you. For thousands of years, our kind precipitated reckless experiments in the hopes of achieving that goal. In the end, Tynerum was destroyed, and all that remained were failed experiments, such as that sword.
This is no failure. It chose me and gave me the power to devour the World Tree.
You weren't chosen, Damien. Open your eyes. That sword's nature is not what it seems. It's composed of countless half-blood spirits sacrificed over the millennia. You're merely the newest spirit in its thrall.
You're lying.
There's much about demonkind that you were never taught. While Father was a pureblood, he understood that the pursuit of transcendental power would be their undoing. So he sought to end the experiments. As a result, he was cast off and perished in isolation. Do you not see, Damien? The tragedy that befell our people was of our own design. Our unquenchable thirst for power. That is the reason why Tynerum is barren, and why our people are lost and without a home. This folly must end with our ancestors. Please, give up this misguided quest. Your body cannot endure much longer.
Yeah, like I said, he's basically a runaway a runaway nuclear reactor at this point.
All these centuries, I have worked toward one goal. And now you expect me to just give up?
I'm sorry, brother. You've suffered immensely, and all I've done is criticize you.
I couldn't save Mother.
It's not your fault.
Brother.
I still love you, Damien.
You do?
I always have. And always will.
What a touching display of brotherly love.
Damien?
The thirst for power wasn't their downfall at all. Their mistake was failing to grasp it.
We made it to the top. Damien should be right over there.
This energy is unmistakable. He truly has consumed the World Tree.
Let's hope we've made it just in the nick of time.
No, I don't think you have. Damien lies just ahead. We should make absolutely sure we're ready for this. Yeah, we're ready. Let's go.
Are you all right?
He is certainly not.
Where's Damien?
Finally, it's come to this. You fools.
We won't stand by and watch you destroy the world.
You better brace yourself, because I'm going all out.
We all know what happens to villains in the end. Maybe you could just surrender and get it over with.
Controlling the Transcendent's power is far beyond your capabilities.
Today, we will hold you accountable for your actions.
In Afrian's name, this ends here!
I'm done with words. It's time for action.
Alright. Alright. Story version of Damien, let's go! Ah. No. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ah! Ah! Come here, you!
It's over, Damien. The Alliance will be here soon. Give up and come quietly.
Oh dear.
I will never surrender! What in the blazes?
This is his limit.
He's not trying to take us down with him, is he?
Those are the souls of demons. For thousands of years, my people have been on a wanton quest for power. In their wake, they have left only death and destruction. The Black Mage led my brother down a path all too many demons have walked.
The wounds he's inflicted run deep.
If the cycle is not broken now, this tragedy is doomed to be repeated. And my brother's suffering will never end. Please, step aside.
But...
He's made up his mind, Evan.
Please, I must do this. Damien.
Finish me off already. It's been a long time coming.
So the sword truly has been sustaining you all this time. My only brother.
Your brother died a long time ago. Whatever precious memories I had are all but gone now. I can barely remember Mother's face or her voice anymore. Finish me before they're gone for good.
I'm so sorry, Damien. Ah, there you are, Damien.
Brother.
Don't worry. I took care of those bullies. They won't bother you anymore.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll ever be strong like you?
There's no need for that. I'll always be by your side. Come, Damien. Let's go home.
Yeah.
Miss World Tree! Are you alright?
Where am I?
Thank goodness we weren't too late.
Well, would you look at that?
You saved me.
Of course, but it wasn't just us. Tons of people across Maple World all helped too.
You must be... It's just as he said. There really was another. Yes, if you are here, perhaps you can hope to stop me.
Stop you? What do you mean?
What became of the Abyss Crystal? Damien used it to absorb your power, correct? I still can't fathom how such a thing was possible, though.
That's something to look into later, Luminous.
No. It's better we investigate now. Dark energy still lingers within the World Tree's body. Yes, my own darkness is resonating with it.
No. But I can't... hold it back any longer.
Miss World Tree?
Don't come near me. Get away.
Oh.
Master, it's dangerous.
What happened? Weren't the demonic spirits supposed to be gone?
This isn't the power of demons. It's the Abyss Crystal, acting from within the sword. It's the power of the Black Mage.
What the heck is going on?
The Black Mage has taken over the World Tree.
Was this the Black Mage's goal from the outset?
I am the mother of life. I mothered all life. And so too shall I end it.
Okie dokie. I don't think this was part of the old story.
What is this place? I was just... Huh? That voice.
Hatred and resentment cling to the world through me. The power of darkness aims to take me completely.
Miss World Tree?
I've reached my limit. I'll be overtaken before long. Use your life force to awaken me.
Wait!
I must end it here. There's no time.
You will
It's
fail.
too strong! Miss World Tree!
Master, wake up!
Where am I? Mir, what happened? What about the heroes? Is the World Tree okay?
I don't know. When I woke up, nobody else was around. I think that explosion blew us over here.
So the World Tree is being controlled by the Black Mage. I guess he was stuck in the sword because Damien was still wielding it. The heroes are trying to stop the tree.
Right. So we better go help them.
I don't know if we can, Mir. Wouldn't I just be in the way? I mean, I'm just some farm kid. I can't be a hero. What are you doing?
That's what I should be saying, Master. Can't you hear that?
It's...
You said it yourself. Everyone came to fight together, to save Maple World. Nobody said you have to be a hero. Besides, you'll always be my Dragon Master.
I got a little overwhelmed. Sorry about that, Mir. You're right. But just because I'm not a hero doesn't mean I can't save the world, right?
There's the Evan I know and love. We better go help the heroes. It's a special day, so hop on.
Thanks, Mir. Huh? Wait.
What's wrong, Master?
It's like its life force surged for a moment, then withered away. Is this what the World Tree's capable of? Wait, that's it! There might be a way! Let's hurry!
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but let's go. Let's do the thing.
Ready, Master? Hold on tight.
All right, let's go. Oh, that was epic.
It's no use. Our attacks aren't doing a thing.
But at this rate, the world's life force will.
There's still Evan and Mir. Right. We've got to believe in them. Let's just focus on breaking through this barrier.
We need to be careful, or our vitality may be absorbed too.
Cease this pointless resistance, and watch as this world returns to its origin.
Is everyone okay?
Evan!
I'm glad you're all right, but it isn't looking good here.
I have an idea! When the darkness touched me earlier, the World Tree spoke to me. Apparently, she can only absorb so much life force at once. So if we overload her, we might have a chance!
You sure about this?
We won't know until we try.
It's a gamble. But the hands you win when all the chips are down are always the most rewarding.
Maybe all of us together can pull this off.
I'm with you, Evan. Let's do it.
Okay. Okay. I think that was it.
The World Tree!
Is it finally over?
We just narrowly eked by.
World Tree!
Thank you all. I feared I'd never regain my senses. You've saved Maple World.
Are you alright? Damien went too far. How long will it take for the life force to return to the world?
That's not a question that's easily answered. And it is not Damien's fault alone. Some blame falls to me for not being able to overcome the Black Mage's influence.
World Tree. Does the foreboding I feel mean what I believe it to mean?
I see. You were born from a fragment of the White Mage. Then I suppose there's no hiding it. Yes, my power as a transcendent is fading.
But how?
My essence has become too deeply intertwined with this stone. As it stands, the stone and I will fuse, and I'll be lost once again.
That can't be. Isn't there something we can do?
If the World Tree disappears, Maple World will never heal.
Not all is lost. My bond with the stone goes both ways. I can harness its power as well. I will divide my power within the stone into many parts and scatter them across the world.
But there's no way you'd survive that.
My existence is unusual to begin with. For me, this will merely be a change of scenery. Damien inflicted his own misfortune on this world in the most piteous way. Please look after these lands, so the same misfortune doesn't befall them again. Don't let the hope for the future fade. My duty ends here. I mothered all life, but now it is life that shall cradle me. What would you say if you saw me as I am now? Rude.
No!
The life force is returning.
I guess this round goes to us.
But we've lost so much. First Afrian, and now the World Tree. It's not fair.
This battle, there will always be loss. And being a hero means losing a lot.
But the people we lost all knew what was at stake. Afrian, the World Tree, Freud, and Arya, too.
The World Tree lives on in the balance she upheld, in the lives she safeguarded.
It's because of her that we have a future at all.
So if we fight again, will there be more sacrifices?
Probably so. But not all losses take the same form, and not all are permanent.
So long as the Black Mage yet looms, battles will be inevitable. But know that you won't face them alone.
Of course! We'll always have your back.
There's a bigger prize waiting. So there's no way I'm cashing out now.
Are you scared?
To be honest, yeah.
I felt the same way. But when the moment came, I fought because I had something to protect.
Do you think Freud was like that too?
Knowing him, almost certainly.
Freud said that I'm the hope he wanted for the future. So I'll fight, and I'll protect as many people as I can.
Don't forget about me, Master.
Sorry, Mir and I will fight.
Shall we get going? The Empress will want to know what happened.
Just a moment. I have a thought. It was Freud who originally brought us all together. And now, much later, it's Freud's successor who's gathered us together again.
I suppose history repeats itself.
You did good, kid.
Have confidence in yourself.
You're truly Freud's successor. So stand tall and be proud. No matter what.
Everyone.
It's an honor to fight alongside you. Dragon Master Evan. We'll be counting on you.
Scattered to the wind, the World Tree began restoring the world. Seedlings sprouted from parched earth. The sun glowed bright, and the rivers flowed true. And so, the hero's journey came to an end.
A few days later.
These ruins truly are a sight to behold.
That they are.
And to think, the history of Maple World has been hidden here all along. I've learned so much. The Overseers, the Transcendents, ancient gods. The future is uncertain, but we have a foundation in the past.
And we have the heroes.
That's true. Everyone in the Alliance did an admirable job. But without their help, we may not have succeeded. The heroes who once saved Maple World have done it again.
Hmm?
You were never one to believe in heroes. I think you and I see the word differently.
I won't dispute that. I long regarded them as relics of the past. Expecting them to somehow return to relevance seemed far-fetched at best.
Is that why you became my tactician?
Well, I reasoned if there were no heroes to rely on, we'd have to replace them ourselves. I'd still advise against relying on them too much. But, even after all this time, perhaps the world does still need them.
Huh. Shade has it. If this was here from beginning, then whoever made these before knew they were going to win.
Master, have you gotten taller?
Maybe a little. Your wings are bigger, that's for sure.
Yeah. So I can fly anywhere now. So, where?
Anywhere's fine with me. How about if we roam around until the world needs us again?
You mean like always?
Yup, like always.
All right. Cool. Ah. I think there is other animations somewhere that actually show the Demon Slayer, like when he's getting ready to do stuff, especially when it comes down to...
Bah! I cannot believe that brat got one over on me.
You're still alive?
I prepared this vessel just in case, but I'd never thought I'd have to use it. And certainly not because of him.
Don't worry. Despite your bumbling, everything went as planned.
What are you talking about? Have you been planning something without me?
Did you really think the Great One wouldn't notice your scheming? We got the outcome we wanted. The Transcendent of Time has been fragmented, and the Transcendent of Life has been scattered. What is your command, Great One?
The time has come.
You can't mean...
Yes. Let them come.
Uh-oh. All right. And that is the end of Maple of Heroes. Heroes of Maple. And like I said before, there in some other things like that show where big gathering of people who are going to go do something really big, there are little like bits and pieces, animations, stills or something like that that actually show Damien, or not Damien, the Demon Hunter next to Damien's grave. So it is, yeah, it's a pretty heavy thing that the Demon Slayer has now taken with him for the rest of the game from here on out. So like I said, it wasn't as sad as Black Heaven, but it was still pretty sad. So yeah, that is the end of Heroes of Maple. So what we're going to be doing from here, we're going to go see what other things there are for the main storyline here in a minute, but I need to take a break, and I need to actually let an ad break coming up because I've been putting it on, I've been snoozing it for the last few minutes, and I don't have many snoozes left. So we're going to take that ad break. I'm going to go take a break, a little bit of something, and then we shall be back for more of the actual main storyline. So don't go anywhere. We shall be back after these massages. Alrighty, we are back to it. So, there is a few things to check out since the end of Heroes of Maple here. So, let's see. Those who remained. I believe this is it. Okay, so let me... There is a place I want to go first to check it out. It involves going to the Dark World Tree because of something you need to do for 5th job advancement. So I believe this is where we need to go in order to do it. This will get it out of the way. Usually, if you haven't done this or done it in advance, you will usually have to go through this cutscene before you do the 5th job advancement. So we're going to go ahead and do it now.
Warriors most brave, hear my plea.
After Damien's fall, in the demon camp beneath the World Tree.
Captain Alcero! Why have you returned, sir? Where is Lord Damien?
Rally the troops. Men, I have sorrowful news to report. Lord Damien has fallen at the hands of our enemies.
What? Lord Damien has... That's impossible!
We must not forget Lord Damien's vow, that he would forge a world in which demons of impure blood could live without shame, without having to constantly prove our right to live through conflict. However, Lord Damien's aim of wielding great strength to claim our rightful place in this world was foiled by those with greater strength than even he. Perhaps our plan was misguided from the start. We hatched our plan to conquer this land by thinking like people from Tynerum. But this land is not like Tynerum. We were mistaken. Our battle ends here. Soldiers, clear the campsite. We will return to our homeland of Tynerum.
A few hours later...
Captain Alcero! Preparations to return home are nearly complete.
Good. We have been away far too long. Let us return to the families that await us.
Sir, please wait! Some of our troops are nowhere to be found!
What do you mean?
Our officers indicate a significant number of soldiers are missing from their ranks. According to reports, a number of soldiers have been sighted returning to the World Tree.
How unusual. I will look into this myself. Stay here and continue preparations to leave this place.
Somewhere at the bottom of the World Tree.
What are these strange stems? The World Tree must have started to heal after Lord Damien was defeated. There are soldiers gathered over there. Men, have you not heard we are returning to Tynerum? I issued the order not long ago. Return to camp at once.
We will not return. Will not follow. You are weak.
What treason is this? Our mission has failed. The war is over. Return to Tynerum now, or you will be held accountable by tribunal.
Tribunal? Psst. Don't make me laugh. There is only one law. The rule of might.
Damien lost because he was weak. You, too, are weak. Compose yourselves, all of you! Do you not realize Lord Damien's tragic end came because he believed in nothing but power? You are weak. It's because of weaklings like you that our people have suffered. Because of you! Captain Alcero, please return home. We will remain here to continue the fight. You speak sensibly. Return at once, and I bring the others with you. I will not permit further bloodshed at the hands of our people.
Captain Alcero, sir, we are staying here of our own free will. The dream that Lord Damien wanted to realize. The dream of creating a world for half-blooded demons. We will continue to fight for that world.
Can you not see reason? Lord Damien, wielding the power of a transcendent, was vanquished. How do you plan to overcome such a powerful foe?
Power. That's right. That power promised all of us. That it would grant our dreams, would create a paradise just for us. We will use that power to retake the power of the World Tree. Then they will worship us as gods!
I see. It seems the spirit of vengeance is not fully destroyed. It has found a foothold in your rancor.
We will prove that we are not wrong. We were never wrong. It was your belief too, was it not? There is no greater power than vengeance!
You are not wrong. I cannot lay all the blame upon that magic blade. All of those who trained you to be such fierce warriors are guilty in part, myself included. We sowed these seeds of hatred in ourselves.
Now, the demon camp, beneath the World Tree. What just happened? Oh man, did I imagine all of that? I'm hoping I'm not having a stroke.
Are you the warrior who heard my call?
Huh? Who's there? You! You're the person from whatever that just was.
Do not be alarmed. I bear you no ill will. As you no doubt witnessed in your vision, I sent all but my most trusted officers back to Tynerum. However, many of my subordinates chose to remain here. In their anger and hatred, they opened themselves to the sway of the spirit of vengeance from Lord Damien's blade. They aim to revive it and corrupt the World Tree once more. They must be defeated. But having trained them myself, I cannot bring myself to fight them. I brought them here, and I must answer for endangering your world. That is why I called you here, O great warrior. I ask of you to do what I cannot. Protect this world, and grant my soldiers an honorable end. That much is owed them, for all their hardships. I do not expect you to do this for me or my men, having wrought such destruction to your lands. But I beg you, protect the World Tree, and in doing so, the world. Come to me if you seek my counsel. I know my soldiers well. I will not leave this place until the threat to the Maple World Tree is ended.
All right. So, that is actually opens up a daily mission that you can do for your lower level characters until you can take on Damien. At least the normal Damien boss fight. So that way you can get some stuff. You can trade it in for stigma coins and then use those stigma coins to buy some... buy some Absolab gear. It does take a while because you need 5 coins for a weapon and then you need 2 coins per each piece of armor for a hat, an overall, gloves, shoes, and a shoulder decoration. So it does take a little while to get to it. Oh, and a cape. I forgot. So it does take a little while to get to it, but that is the next level of armor. Because as you're playing the game, you can easily get, like, drops, armor drops, which are the Pencilier? I could be wrong. Let's see. Hold on. This set. Pencilier. There we go. You can get the Pencilier set from any monster from here on out. Once you get past level 140, you can get the Pencilier armor set from anywhere, which includes an Utgard weapon. However, after that set, the only other set you can get to is the Root Abyss armor set, which is level 150 from the Chaos monsters. And then the next level up from that is level 160, which is the Absolab gear, which is this stuff right here. In this particular spot, you can get... There's 2 spots you can get it from. You can get it from the Scrapyard, where Black Heaven ended, and you can get it from here, where Heroes of Maple ended. In either place, you can get the weapons. However, here, I believe you can only get the hat, the overall, and the shoulder decoration. Whereas in the Scrapyard, I think you can get the shoes, the cape, and the gloves. So, yeah. But yeah, that's that. Alright, so let me make sure. The Heroes, the Wolf, and the Wool Tree. Okay, what's this? Okay.
Even remembering that painful day, Damien, the World Tree, the 6 heroes, the sun almost set on the world for the last time. This place marks the tragedy of Damien and the demons. Let me tell you the story, so the mistakes of the past might never happen again.
Okay, so... Okay, so that's a recap right there if you don't want to play through the whole thing. Alright, so, with that done, let's see what else we got for us here. Let's see. Get rid of you. Ooh. Ooh. Cool. Okay, let's see. Job. That's the Squishy's feet. Okay, that's a recap. Okay, so what's this? This is level 200. Okay, so we don't want to do that just yet. All right. So the next storyline we have is kind of an ending slash continuation of the Silent Crusade storyline. Whoops, not this one. So, let's check it out. Silent Crusade. Strange Letter.
Dear Monisi, I have been watching you for some time. There is something I must tell you. I'll be waiting at Edelstein City Hall.
Who sent this? Something doesn't feel right, but maybe you should check it out, just in case. Let's go!
Do 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 do. Happy music, and meanwhile we're getting ready to go to our doom, probably.
Shall I look into who sent the letter?
All right, let's go. Is this the place mentioned in the letter? There's no one here. Maybe it was a prank after all. Oh well. Ah! Oh! Oh no! What the? It feels like I was sucked in by something. Was it a trap after all? First things first, I need to find a way out of here. A person in a place like this? Did she send the letter? I may as well talk to her.
How can I help you? I didn't expect to meet anyone here. Did you also get a strange letter?
Are you also trapped?
Well, I suppose I am. I'm not sure how I ended up in a place like this, but I do seem to be in quite the pickle.
She doesn't look like she's in a pickle.
That wasn't very convincing, was it? I'm actually a fair hand at spatial magic. I can leave whenever I wish, but while I'm here, there's something I need to retrieve. My darling sister is ill, you see. I was looking for a way to help her when I received a strange letter. The letter teleported me here, but I was pleasantly surprised to find that the medicine she needs is here too. Sadly, actually getting the medicine will take a bit of fighting, and I am no warrior. You, on the other hand? I think you see where I'm going with this, no? I'd be happy to send you away from this strange place, and all I ask in return is your assistance in getting the medicine for my sister. Look, there's the path to Mulung. We can find the herbs I need there. Shall we get going?
Let's go. Lies. Is this Mulung? Huh. There's no one here. This can't be the real Mulung, can it?
The natural energies of this place are quite strong. As promised, we've arrived in Mulung. But it's strange, isn't it? Something about the place seems off. Oh well, I won't let a little oddness stop me from finding medicine for my sister.
Okay.
Oh, the monsters in this Mulung are much stronger than usual. I'm certainly no match for them. I do hope you can get that medicine for me. Please, fetch 100 cute reindeer antlers and 100 bellflower roots. The monsters are just past the portals on either side of the village.
All right. Well, we're probably going to be here a while. And by the way, we got some strange purple spider webs over here. Who do we know that has something to do with spiders in Maple World? All right. What have we got over here? All right, let's go! So, being that we're gonna... Hold on. You know what? Give me a second here. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this down for a little bit. 'Cause I know it's kind of loud. But while we're gonna be here for a minute and a half, what's y'all's thoughts on Heroes of Maple? What'd you think of the story? Ah, so cute and not friendly! Not friendly! I'm getting lots of soul power here. I was going to ask that, why do we have to hunt these cute animals? Well, the way, I don't know if her name is Rachel or Raquel. But if it was Raquel, it would probably be spelled with a Q. The way the game does this, even in the original, like the actual Mulan, because I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Probably not on the screen. But there's kind of like a overlay on the screen here of like a cracked mirror or a cracked window. This is actually Mirror World, which is connected to the Zero storyline, and that's kind of like where their whole storyline is based, is Mirror World. But the real Mulan has very few of these deer, and what you're actually supposed to be able to do is hunt them down and get their horns, and then you can make them into like deer, like the very, very original one. This was the cool part. Old Maplestory, you used to be able to collect their horns, and you used to be able to make yourself elixirs, which, for those of you who are not new to Maplestory, or new to Maplestory, let's put it this way, there are actually, once you get past, like, I want to say, like, level 120, you can buy potions that will give you enough health back to kind of keep up with your amount of health that you have. But once you get beyond that point, you can no longer buy enough potions and use them quickly enough to restore your health. Because look at this. I don't know if you guys can see it or not right here, but I currently have a maximum health of 46,000. And currently, the most potent health potion that you can buy only restores 5,000 HP per use. So as you can imagine, you'd probably have to buy a lot of them, and then you'd be just like downing potions like it's going out of style. If you get hit by a boss monster's, I think they call them 1/1 hits. The 1/1 hits, I'm not sure they do them anymore, but they would take you down to 1 HP and 1 mana. Here's Maple was great. I'm a sucker for brother battles. And the elixirs, you can usually get them from boss fights. I think, like, even the older Maple, I think you could get them from boss fights. But what the elixir does is, in one use, it would restore 50% of your total HP just in one go. Just boop. So you, instead of no matter what your health is, and I think it has like a maximum of like 99,999 or something like that. But, yeah, in just one potion, it would restore 50% of that. Just whoop. So all you have to do is whoop, whoop, and you're done. I'm not sure you could do power elixirs, but I'm pretty sure you could do just elixirs. Power elixirs would restore 100% of your HP just in one go. Whereas the just regular elixirs, they would restore 50%. So you can see how it would be a lot more economical to do that. Especially because if you wanted to buy the potions, you would have to spend at least enough to keep you alive back in ye olden days of Maplestory, you had to spend quite a bit of miso in order to have enough potions on you to keep yourself alive. And that was not cheap back in the day. Like nowadays, people have hundreds of billions of miso on them at any given time. But back in ye olden days, if you had like 1 million miso on you, oh dude, you were rolling in it.
Oh.
The sucker. And another thing I saw on some of the people that were doing the, I want to say it was not really a beta test, but the mandrakes are toddlers now. Actually, these are supposed to be bellflower roots. It's a completely different monster that are native to Mulung in Maplestory. The mandrakes from what is it? What are they? Elenel Academy? I think those are onionies and turnipies. And these are supposed to be like bellflower roots or something like that. As you can kind of see them in the background over here, they're growing. And the mandrakes from Harry Potter that are now... Oh, okay. I was not making the connection. I have neither read nor seen anything related to Harry Potter, so... That is why I did not make the connection. I thought you were talking about Maplestory mandrakes. Mandrakes, I think they're called, even. So while we're still kind of collecting stuff, in other news, I heard from Jinx over here that she's starting in summer vacation, but other than that, or if any other things are happening, one of ABBA's songs, money, 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 always sunny. All right. But I was that. Let me start over. So I know Jinx said she was going to has like summer vacation starting, but for anybody else, and even Jinx, if you have more stuff going on, what other stuff have you got has been awesome in you guys's living? Talking part 2. Bring, bring. Oops, come on. Get up there.
Huh. Oh, so lazy. Oh.
Raining here again. I'm so sick of rain. I'm packing up and moving to Arizona. I'll get over my phobia of scorpions. No. Not Arizona. Would not recommend. Politics aside, I would probably more so recommend Northern California, not Arizona. All right, cool. Alrighty. We got the stuff for... What do you think, guys? What is her name? Is her name Rachel or Raquel? What would you say? Or just a different name altogether, like Rachel. This is for you guys on YouTube too. I said Rachel because I agree it's spelled differently. Okay. Just sipping on my tasty beverage here. All right. Got her stuff.
Thank you. The medicine here is just as strong as the monsters. This is just what I need to fix my sister.
This place is definitely not the real Mulan. The monsters are out of place and the environments are all over the place. But where am I really? And who sent me that letter? There's something suspicious about this Rachel person, too. She's too calm for a situation like this. Maybe she's keeping it together for her sister's sake, but I shouldn't let my guard down.
Would you be willing to grant me one more teensy favor, Demonici?
Wait, how does she know our name? We never introduced ourselves. My brain's telling me that it's time to go to bed. Thank you for the stream. Bye. All right, Jinx. Thank you for coming. Go and get your sleep.
And may Falcor visit you in your dreams.
Good night.
While you were off fetching reagents, I learned that a king centipede lives deep within Mulan. Would you be a dear and fetch me its mandible? I hear it has healing properties. None of the regular medicines we've tried has worked, so at this point, I'm honestly trying everything I can. Please, please help me save my sister. You'll find King Centipede through the portal to the right. Oh, were the bellflowers there earlier? How strange. Well, it'll be King Centipede this time, I'm sure. So go on, don't be shy.
Huh. That's weird. Because that doesn't sound odd. All right, I'm going to turn this up just a little bit again. There we go. Ah! King Centipede! And he goes boom! That was too easy. Poke it with a stick.
Oh my, you did it! You really are strong. I'm sure I'll find a way to fix my sister with all this medicine. Oh, I've got quite a collection now, thanks to you. This should be more than enough to further my research in finding a way to fix my sister. You've done me a good turn, dear, and I want to do the same for you. I'll send you from this strange space. As for me, I will remain here just a little longer. Maybe I'll find more ways to fix my sister. Now it's time for you to return from whence you came.
All right.
Is this the relic excavation camp? How did I get here?
You're Demonisi? Why are you...
Starling?
Our mission is to maintain the peace in Maple World. I wasn't expecting you to appear in the air like that. What happened?
I got this strange letter, and then I was pulled into another world, and then...
Strange indeed. It seems you were trapped inside a crack.
What, there's another one?
There have been strange happenings all around Maple World lately. Cracks have been appearing again. The Silent Crusade is on the case, but I didn't expect you to be mixed up in this, Demonisi.
Is it Arcarium again?
It feels different from last time. Much more dangerous than before. I'm just glad you made it out okay. You're the first person who has gone into one of these cracks and come back. We could use your help. What do you say?
All right. Let the investigation continue another day, because that is where we are going to hang it up for this week. So yes, we have more of a mystery to get solved. Who is Rachel? What are the cracks? What does she want? And who is her sister? So we shall answer those questions next week. And I hope to see you there. So, thank you all for coming. I hope you were at least mildly entertained by what you saw here. I hope you kind of recovered a bit from Heroes of Maple. You didn't need too many tissues. But yes, we have finished that. And then next week, we shall continue on with the main story of Maplestory. We don't have much left of the actual main story before we hit the 5th job advancement, which is kind of the capstone for the Maple World main story for the adventurer class, or the explorer classes anyways. There are most of the stories that happen leading up to the Arcane River are usually self-contained within the stories of their own classes. Some of these stories cross over with those hero classes and stuff like that, but for the most part, they're pretty much all the same, save for maybe a little bit of unique dialogue. But even then, those are few and far between. So, yeah. And then when we get done with that, I'll see about checking out some of the side quests. See if I can find some of them along the way and make them their own little side stories and too. Because I, the self-proclaimed keeper of Maplestory lore, am going to try to do every single quest that we can as its own little lore thing. Because, you know, it may not have anything to do with the main story, but it is part of the world. And some of that, actually, once classic Maplestory comes out, I actually have plans of doing some of those quests as the lore part of it, because there are some quests that you can no longer do in Maplestory, at least this version of Maplestory, that look to be in classic Maplestory. So I will look to be catching those as we go along. And then on Wednesday, we shall be doing some more writing where I'm going to be working on Maplestory, the novel Guardians. I almost have that book done. I believe I only have maybe 1 or 2 chapters left of that book, and I will be uploading it to Inkit and Wattpad. Here is a link if you want to check it out for yourself. There is, on both of those websites, there is both the first book, which is Sacred Tears, and Guardians, which is the second book. I'm almost done with that one. There is more that is written, however, it's not probably as detailedly gone through, edited as much as anything else, or these, but if you do want to check them out and continue to read further, you can check them out at these websites, AO3 and fanfiction.net, where I have New Dawn, which is the third book, and probably about half of the fourth book, Legends of Osiria. But we're going to be working on Guardians this coming Wednesday. That starts at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then on Friday, we are going to be going finally back into Satisfactory, where I get to show you all the work that I've been doing in that world. And we are going to be doing some prompt readings. Now, we did have one submission this last week for this prompt, but if you did miss it, it's going to continue on until this week. So, yeah, if you did miss it, you have one more chance to get stuff in. So yes, I look forward to the stories and legends we make along the way. But that is going to do it for today, and I hope to see you on the next one.
There's a feeling deep inside. Let it be your prayer. Show me the power you can hide.
Thanks everyone for coming to the stream, and I hope to see you again next time. If you want to catch whenever I go live, subscribe or follow to become a coin of the vault so you never miss a thing. Wherever you're viewing from, have a look around my YouTube channel for more stuff, including the audiobooks of Maplestory the novel Sacred Tears, Sly Cooper Rise of Vexen, and Arcane. Each story is fully voice acted with sound effects and background music so that you can sit down and watch or listen to while you go about your day. You can also find all kinds of previous storylines from Maplestory that I've already done. So, until next time, my friends.
Never be afraid to fall. Throw yourself into it. Victory's waiting for you. Go fight, show your energy. Don't slow down, no time to wait. Nothing's stopping you now. It's gonna be your day. Hopes and wishes never fade. Fight to make them stronger. Nothing will take them from you.